There we go. Alright, this tea is hot enough to kill me dead, so it's probably gonna be a little bit before I'm actually gonna be able to drink this, but we got, what is it, glazed lemon loaf today. I was like, give me some of my dessert tea. I want my dessert tea today. But yeah, so it smells it's very pastry-esque smelling. It's very nice. Like I said, full cozy. It's not the weekend. It's not our Sunday streams like we normally do for our cozy streams, but we're gonna be cozy anyway, regardless. We're gonna be cozy. I've got my hot tea. Oh, that's way too hot. Got my hot tea ready to go. Also, Mama Daz gave me the best gift in the world. I'm gonna be showing it off at different points today. It's too big for me to show it off all the way on stream, but you might recognize there's a boy. There may or may not be a good boy on this blanket. So it's just mini pictures and little sayings of just the good boy, of the Tristan boy on the blanket. And so this is gonna be my cozy little treat today. So we got cozy blanket time and hot tea. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. But like I said, I haven't seen anything past episode 1. Would you like to see a recap of episode 1? Hell yeah, yeah, run it back. Run me back right now. Let's give me all the top hits. Give me all the top hits of all the bad decisions we made in episode 1. We try to make friends. I remember we tried to make friends, but some of our jokes fell a little flat, so that was a little unfortunate. Alright, so, recap. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and CD depots that would have felt uneven in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. Wait, this is exactly how this started. Wait, are we running it all the way? We're not running it all the way back, right? This is just the recap. Surely. The funeral, oh yeah, we are technically here for a funeral. The funeral, Pearl Ann, Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Okay, this is actually just recap. Cool. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go, I remember her accent I gave her, a little bit, kinda. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere if you value your limbs. The floors would known to give out. This is who, Avery. Avery was their name. We tried to make friends with Avery, but we tried to be cool and we tried to make some jokes. And it didn't go so well, but we did tip Avery very well. We gave Avery a very nice tip. I do remember that. So, as Stella mentioned, she's famous. Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. She hunts cryptids. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Gretchen is who we saved. You'll eat those words when I come coming around. Oh, I'm so sorry, Duke. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn. Somebody will be eating those words. Somebody might be eating some lead. Come on, you whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me light up a good shot. Cough. My bad. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. In a mad decision of who are we gonna choose between getting to decide to choose the old man with the shotgun or the cute dog. We chose the dog, so therefore you dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wiggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulders. God damn it! Yikes. And that's the consequences for choosing puppies. And yet I will still continue to choose puppies. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Alright, Deputy Franklin. Oh, I forgot about you. Welcome home. Hello, Wayne. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they were a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. From the comfort of Stella's guest room, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Tuesday morning awaits. Wake up. So that was all Monday. That's the Monday of Mondays. It's like, how'd your Monday start? Well, somebody died. How's your Monday going? Well, I did witness a murder. That's how my Monday is going. Like, goddamn. All right, you open your eyes. Let's see. Also, is this I love the little statue of Gretchen. That's amazing. That's super sweet. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. Aw, this is a very sweet place to wake up, though. Dig. This room is so much more comfortable than the Scarlet Estate guest room that was dust covered, somebody died in it, there was an opossum in the drawer. This is a lot more cozy. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Oh no. Oh no! Where the hell is Naz? Oh no! Oh, Tabitha came looking for. Tabitha's pissed. Tabitha's not gonna be happy with this. Tabitha in no way is gonna. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is already. I'm more scared of Tabitha than I am of like any creature that's about to lurk in the night. Oh, hey, Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Do we care? What traits did we choose? We are mystic? Wait, what traits did we choose? We chose mystical and, street smart. We're street smart. Oh, we're probably fine. Being street smart, we're like, shrug. Hey, some people are trying to sleep in here, saunter out half clothed, finish getting dressed, and calmly collect herself. Quietly hide under your covers. Are we this character? Is this the character that we have chosen? I think this is the character we've chosen, which is quite the impression because even though Tabitha is our cousin, it's not like Tabitha knows us that well. Like we haven't had very many. This is like the first real couple of interactions we've ever had with Tabby, and Stella is still a stranger to us. I mean, friend, we're like becoming friends, but they're all strangers. So I think this is more funny. You might not be fully decent, but you're not about to let that stop you from being a part of this conversation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Put some clothes on. Morning. How'd you sleep? Gretchen excitedly looks at you and wiggles her tail. Oh, I didn't even see Gretchen! Oh, little cutie pie. Does Gretchen have a beanbag that says princess? That's amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that. Also, Stella, Ghost Tracks. San Antonio, Texas! Hey! Shout out to Texas. Love it, love it, love it. My home state. Let's go. And also, this says, just Richmond. Okay, I'm just looking for all of the, I'm like, where are all the hidden messages in the background? I think we found all of them. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh, what exactly did the two of you get up to last night? We went up to the woods to film a video. No, not that part. The cops called this morning and told me all about that. They did? Oh, what did they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you're asking, but apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, Daz. Ugh, don't worry. I told them you were an upstanding citizen. You should remember that kindness the next time you think about blowing me off to spend the night with a stranger. technically you're both strangers? I mean, we're blood related, but we're all strangers. Look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Daz walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while you're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, all right. Oh. Stella stays, man, damn it. We don't want to make this weird. Listen, we don't want to make it weird. Even though I'm like, Stella, it's fine. But I mean, if Tabitha wants a private conversation with us, you know, that's totally okay. I'm totally okay with that. So isn't this Stella's house? It is kind of funny though. Tabitha coming into Stella's house and is like, Stella, you have to leave. I need a private conversation in your home, openly in the middle of your living room. You must depart now. Sorry, Stella, but I should probably talk to Tabitha in private. Quietly let Stella leave. Yeah, we'll just have a small apology. You know, I think this is fine, but I think we should give Tabitha some privacy. Sorry, Stella, but I should probably talk to Tabitha in private. Yep, totally understandable. Just let me know when you're all done. Thanks. Uh-oh. You've been in town for less than a day, and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up, and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever. That checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghosts and ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. Aww! Tabitha, your heart is showing. I don't know if that was intentional, but your heart is showing, honey. From now on, you're back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I like this lie. Street smart lie. Also known as smart ass lie. Oh, I'll be home tonight. I promise. Definitely. Wink. Let's see. Or mystical. Oh, I go where I'm supposed to go, and something told me that this is where I was supposed to be last night. I mean, that's fair. That you're not my boss. Also true. Let's see. You can't run off as soon as I get home. Wait, you can't run off as soon as I get here and hold me to a different standard. Fair. I watched a man die last night. Yeah, are we ignoring you're giving me, well, that's probably why she's giving, like, the rules, is because she's worried. She's worried, and she's like, hey, you know, because I remember we called Tabitha at the end of the episode, and we said that Duke had died, or that somebody had died. Even though the cops didn't confirm it, I said that, so she kind of knows what's going on. There's actually something out there. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Remain silent. Oh, shit. You know, let's get weird with it. We'll get weird. We'll get weird. we'll get mystical weird with it. I go where I'm supposed to go, and something told me that was where I was supposed to be last night. Ugh, just text me, okay? I've spent more time than I'd have liked coming down here, and I have an incredibly busy day ahead of me. I expect to see you back at the estate tonight. Aw. You hear Stella's voice call out from the other room. Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Tabitha sighs. Aww! Oh, Tabitha getting embarrassed is like, listen, Stella wants to be your friend. Tabitha, just let Stella be your friend. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Aw. I love Tabitha. I couldn't help but overhear some of that from the other room. I'm sorry I let Tabby barge in like that. She totally blindsided me. I think she does that to most people. I think that's fair. I think that's kind of accurate. Let's see. I'm happy I stayed here. I shouldn't have stayed here. I don't regret anything, but you're right. That sucked. I couldn't care less what Tabitha thinks. That's not true. We do care. I'd rather just pretend nothing happened. I think I'm happy I stayed. No, I think this is fair. I mean, this is honest. This is honest. I'm happy I stayed here. Me too. Anyways, sorry for the rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we've got a full day ahead of us if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Oh yeah, it's not too because the police were like, hey, we didn't find Duke. There's no body. You guys are liars. Even though we're, like, they literally watched the, oh wait, no, they didn't watch the tape. They did not watch the tape. They heard, we showed the tape to Sybil and Kanika. I think those were their names. Sybil and Kanika. We showed the tape to Sybil and Kanika. We didn't actually show it to the cops. The cops tried to confiscate it from us, but we took it. Let's see. So, explore, how are you so chipper? I want to ask you about other... Oh, I want to ask the other miners about Wayne. Oh, that's right. All right, boss, what's the game plan? Do we have to look into this stuff? What if we just skip town and ride things out? Fair. Yeah, let's get to know Stella a little bit. I think this is fine. How are you so chipper? You shouldn't be okay right now. I don't know if that's a little dark. I mean, we could have just let her be chipper, I guess. Oh no, my bad. I guess I'm just pretty good at compartmentalizing things. What happened out in the woods last night was horrific, but right now we have something important to focus on. I'll have time to process what happened to Duke when we get to the bottom of things. Hey, amen. I agree with that. I can attest to that. Yeah. Hey, I also adhere to that. As we explore, you shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. Oh. No, I don't think we're gonna push. I don't think we're gonna push like that. No. I think it's fine. If she wants to compartmentalize things, who are we to judge? We're not gonna judge that. I do want to ask the other miners about Wayne. I know it's like a side quest thing, but this is a side quest that I would like to get to the bottom too. So I think we're gonna do this one. I want to check out the mines at some point today. Maybe some of the miners there can tell us about Wayne. He scared the bejesus out of me last night. Definitely. Kanika's waiting for us at the library, so we should head over there first. But unless we can find something solid on ditchlings there, the mines seem to be the strongest lead we've got. Oh, let me set up a group chat. What's your number? Haha, you and Stella exchanged numbers. Wink wink. Hey! A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, group chat. Nice. Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Oh yeah, I'm still half dressed standing here. Oh yeah, we're having this really heavy conversation when I'm like, I have no clothes. Can I eat first? This is valid. I think this is our character. This is our character's a hot mess, and so I think this would be. Can I eat first? Oh boy. Don't worry about it. I've packed all sorts of snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, but those snacks better be good. Are we snarky? Our character's been a little bit snarky. I wonder is this like, hang on, is this like, if we say this, is this like, does the game know that we're saying this with sarcasm, or does the game think we're being like, you know, kind of like snooty about it? The game might take it like we're being snooty. I want it to be sarcastic, but we'll just get dressed. We'll get dressed and we'll head to town, just in case, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. Ho ho. Ah, there we go. Nice, good glazed lemon loaf tea. Perfect temp. Getting nice and cozy with it. Hey, I see Avery and Sybil in the background. Let's go. The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all-too-present memories of everything you witnessed last night. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's also the Town Hall, but that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor's really into going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could be just the pick-me-up we need with what with everything that's been going on. Hey, I'm down for a meet and greet. I don't know anybody. Yuck, politicians. I'm down for a meet and greet. We know, like, nobody in this town. I wouldn't trust him to help us after the cops treat it. Well, we don't know. We don't know who this is. Maybe, unless we're the character that's like, trust no authority. Maybe he'll actually take this whole ditchling thing seriously. Yeah, we'll just, sounds fun. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. I'd love to meet the mayor. Sweet. You won't regret it. Oh, hey. Hey, Avery. Hi, Avery. Wait, is this where Sybil lives? Is it just literally just smack dab in the middle of, like, Main Street? High life living. Let's go. Morning, Stella. And same to you, Daz. Speaking of the devil, we were just talking about you. Coming from Stella... Oh, this is Avery. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Uh-oh, what's that wink for, Avery? You can't see Avery's face, but he's winking. You can't see their face, but they're definitely winking right now. But also, aw, sweet Stella. Sweet Stella. I was just like, wait. Avery, don't give her shit. Sorry y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I really can't stop to chat. Stella, are you embarrassed? It's fine. Don't be embarrassed. It's cool. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Hey, you're confiscating the snacks. You said we were gonna have snacks. I didn't eat breakfast, so now you're confiscating the snacks and now I have to go eat at the diner instead? How dare you? Well, I guess I better eat breakfast and then snack. Probably a better option. Let's see. Oh, sure. See you in a bit, Stella. Or gesture that you'll catch up with Avery and Sybil. Wait. Nah, getting an early start seems important. Suddenly, oh, okay. I can choose to either. Okay, so we can stay and chit chat with Avery and Sybil, which I think we will. Or we could follow Stella essentially. But I think I'm gonna catch up with Avery and Sybil. We're gonna chit chat. We're gonna socialize a little bit. You gesture towards Avery and Sybil and give Stella a thumbs up. Cool. See you soon. Whoa. She always has time to chat. Is she feeling okay? Oh, wait, Avery doesn't know! Oh, yeah, I forgot Avery doesn't know, though. Oh, that's upsetting. I was like, Sybil knows, but we didn't tell- nobody told them. Nobody told Avery that, hey, Duke is dead, by the way. Oh, no, am I gonna be the bearer of bad news? Is that what I'm doing this morning? Uh-oh. Oh, Stella and Daz just got up to a bit of trouble last night, that's all. You can't just drop something like that and leave me hanging. What happened, Daz? Aww. Oh, no. Oh, we have so many options to lie. So many. Look at this beautiful face. Look at Avery's beautiful face. Listen, I don't want to tell them the truth, but I also don't want to lie. Lie. Duke had a hunting accident. Lie. We just got some really good footage. Oh yeah, that's like a double entendre. That sounds like that seems a little fishy right there though. Like good footage. What do you mean? You got really good footage? Oh boy. Or tell Avery the whole truth. Oh wow. Or we could say I'm traumatized and not ready to talk about it yet. Or geez, nosy much. Get away from me. No. Oh goodness. Are we gonna lie to Avery? I don't want to lie to Avery. Okay, listen, I think it's weird. We have to tell Avery the truth. I mean, we have to. We have to tell Avery the truth because it's weird that literally everyone else in our circle knows what's going on except for Avery. So, like, we have to tell Avery. Like, we can't not tell them. That's a little fucked up. Oh boy, let's see how they take it. Here it goes. Stella and I went into the woods to try to find a skunk ape, but we ran into something way worse. Actual monsters. Sybil said they're called ditchlings, but whatever they are, they killed Duke and have been mutilating the been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, slow down. Duke is dead? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? That's right. Bo is the person that is related to Duke. In some way. We don't know what yet. We don't know the relation, but in some way is connected to Duke somehow. Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine. I'll be going up to check in on him today, the poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Daz. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's... what is that? Chaga? Chaga? I don't think I've ever had that. I'm always up for trying new things, though. It's chaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Aw, I love Avery! I love that Avery's like, immediately believes us. Avery's just like, nope, Daz is trustworthy. This street smart mythical Daz is trustworthy. Like, I appreciate you, Avery. Anyways, it's up to you. See you around, Daz. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. Oh, achievement unlocked. Confidant! Tell Avery the truth about last night. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Achievement unlocked. I'd better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Aww. Aww, let's go. Thank you, Sybil. Streets, you know, this is true. Listen, like, you know, we appreciate people that are being helpful, but if you're withholding information from us, you bet we're gonna call that shit out. It's like, listen, we're street smart for a reason. If you're gonna withhold information from me, bet know that I'm going to, like, I'm gonna say something. So I think it's valid that we're like, hey, by the way, like, what's going on here? So yeah. What aren't you telling us? You're awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. Don't mistake my calm demeanor for complacency. We all have our parts to play in this. I don't like that. I mean, we are also a mystic. Like, we're both street smart and a mystic. So, like, we can kind of understand it, but I still don't like it. I still don't like it, though. I've shared what I know about the ditchlings, and I trust that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I got things that need tending to. Stay safe, Daz, and God bless. I'm still suspicious. I'm a little suspicious. Alright. But hey, we are left to our own devices now. Stella said you had some time to kill before she finished setting up. Hell yeah. Well, I think we are definitely going to go... Oh, I do want to swing by the general store. I want to talk to Avery, though. I don't want to miss up the chance to talk to Avery, because if I go to the general store, does that mean I can't go to the diner? Because I definitely want to go to the diner no matter what. So hopefully we can do both. But just in case... Also, I'm going to go ahead and save, because why not? I'm going to do both if I can. But if I can't, we're going to go to the diner, because, I mean, we got to talk to Avery. Yeah, head towards the diner. Let's go. Look at them. Just look at them. Please. Why are they so cute with it though? Like, what is happening? Although if they are they vaping? I'm gonna say if they're vaping, little less cute, but still cute. The diner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Hey Avery. Warn the patrons of danger. Okay, we're not gonna go that far. We're not gonna like everybody. Like, we just come in as a prophet. Like, hey, everyone, you must leave town immediately. No. We're gonna just go talk to Avery. We're gonna just go chill. Hey! Coffee date achievement unlocked. Get coffee with Avery. Aw, I love that. I absolutely love that. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hi there, stranger. Hey! Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way, spelled O-I-N-K. What? But the clue is pin sound. How is this supposed to... As somebody that's like in my pastime lately, whenever I have just like some quiet downtime before bed, I have actually been doing crossword puzzles on my phone. And I used to hate crossword puzzles, but I'm just like, you know what? Lately I was just like, you know what? I want the challenge. And it's just been like a thing I've been habitually doing. And I can attest that some of them are absolutely just bonkers of just like, oh yeah, pin sound? It's a 4-letter word? Oink. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, this is legitimate, and it makes me mad. How is that a sound a pin makes? Wait, pin like pig pin? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? Amen. Amen, Avery. I live that life. I live that life regularly now that I do crossword puzzles. I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. I don't know what voice to give Winnie, but I don't know if Winnie's gonna be reoccurring or if Winnie's just here briefly, but if Winnie keeps coming back, then we'll saddle up a voice for her. It's just something to do to fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, thanks for telling me about last night. If you want to really get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Aww! Aww! Oh, let me try my tea first. Hang on, let's see if my tea is good. What if you don't believe me? Uh-oh. Oh. I mean, that's a valid question. Avery is very open. I feel like Avery, that's just their personality. Like, I feel like their personality is just open. But I think we could prod. I think we could prod that just to see, like, how they react. Or last night still feels raw. Why don't we just talk? But no, let me try my tea first. Oh, mystical. You take a gentle sip of your tea. Sybil was right. You can already feel it begin to ease some of the strain and tension from last night's events. Sybil, you witchy witch. Whoa, not a lot of folks take to chongas so quickly. It's a fungus that grows on birch trees around here. It's supposed to be super healthy, but it definitely makes for a challenging drink. Color me impressed. Aww. Okay, now what if you don't believe me though? I could tell you about last night, but what if you don't believe me? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to listen. Aw, then hell yeah. I will tell you about last night. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. You spill the beans, glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods? I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. Now that I think about it, when the cops came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out to the woods to look for someone. It must have been Duke. They seemed so disconnected from it. I figured it couldn't be very serious, but wow. Aw. What if the cops are in on it? That seems... I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I'd be very surprised. So considering they weren't there before we called them. We literally called them to the situation. I don't think they would have been there otherwise. They seem weirdly suspicious of me. That is true. I'm sure they've seen much worse. I don't know about that. Small town cops not knowing how to do their jobs. That's about right. Are we gonna... Like I said, our character's a little snippy. Our character's a little sarcastic and a little snippy. We've kind of established that a little bit in the first episode, so I think we're going to continue that trend of being just a little bit snippy. Small town cops not knowing how to do their jobs? Sounds about right. Avery sighs, then chuckles. And what's funny too is that both times our jokes with Avery fall like a little bit flat. Like Avery's like, but then like is accepting of it. You're not wrong. As someone who didn't grow up here, it was a little jarring to move to a place where the cops literally do just sit around drinking coffee all day long. It's like a cartoon. The worst they usually have to deal with are property disputes. I'd be surprised if they actually knew what to do in a real emergency. That's fair. But also, that's interesting that, like, Avery is not from Scarlet Hollow. That Avery is also, like, has lived here for a little bit, but they're not local. Let's see. I hadn't pegged you as a transplant. Where are you from? Do you regret moving here? I think we do want to make small talk. Yeah, let's make small talk. I want to know, Avery, I want to know what you're about. Tell me what's up. I hadn't pegged you for a transplant. Where are you from? I moved here from Charlotte. Gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more. I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Practically everyone apart from the Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. Aw, that's fair. Why'd you leave? Yeah. That's a little, we're getting a little personal there. Would we pry for that? I don't know about that. Let's see, I get it. I felt out of place the whole time I've been here. Or I haven't felt like an outsider at all. Do you regret moving here? Oh, well, let's just ask, we don't have to ask why you left, but like, let's see, do you like it here? Are you enjoying it? Do you regret moving here? I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. Oh, so did you come here for her? Okay, we are gonna, I'm nosy. I'm nosy, I have to ask. Oh boy, oh no, here we go. Hey, at least my character is like, has a little bit of a conscience about it. Oh, why'd you leave Charlotte, if you don't mind me asking? Nah, it's cool. I was having some issues with my folks about my education, which wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. Well, my aunt heard of it. She offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. Oh, well, easy enough. Well, I don't think I want to say whether or not, because I think we would feel like slightly like an outsider, but not enough that we'd want to like say it in conversation. Like, I don't think that we'd be like, oh, I'm feeling like such an outsider, so therefore let me, let me like make a point of it. Like, I don't think we would do that. You should get out of here before things get any worse. You should get out of here before things get any worse and take me with you. Nice. Let me know if you happen across any leads. Okay. Yeah, I think this. That's fine. We're on the case, but I hardly know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Oh man, it looks like my shift is starting. Hopefully, the Chagas had a chance to start working its magic. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, and I hear a lot about what goes around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else stranger or unusual. Avery slips out of the booth, giving a friendly half-wave before disappearing into the back. You leave the diner, ready to continue your day. Hey, nice. We can still go to the store. Let's go. Happy. We are still able to go to the store. Well, I'm down for that. Yes, please. Ooh, new character, who this? Hello. Authentic rocks. Yeah, what do we got here? No entry. Assorted minerals. Pulled from the Scarlet. Oh, that's right. This is a mining town, so of course they have like a bunch of rocks and crystals and geodes and stuff. Also, does that say, what is this? Pickles? Fresh pickles. I couldn't tell what that said. Smacking morsels. Smacking morsels. Choco nuts. Nice. Love it. This is your first time seeing the general store in the light of day. It's true. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Daz. That's precious. I love it. You should leave town. There's monsters in the woods. I almost want to say this just to mess with this person specifically, but we'll see. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you or do I just leave? What you doing on your phone? See ya. And just leave. You're done here. It's funny because I thought that this was like in quotes, like I'm walking into the building just like, you're done. Like you're done here. Like that's a mild threat. Like, oh, no. Let's just say hi, we'll just straight up introduce ourselves. Like, yo, what's up? Hi, I'm Daz. I just got to town yesterday. Yeah, I know. Mom told me. Oh, okay. Well, hi. We're gonna poke at this person just for a little bit. Just for a minute. What's your name? Miles. Okay. So if I were gonna, so I guess I got really nothing. See ya, Miles. I guess I got nothing else to say, so I guess if I wanted to buy chips, I guess I would just say this. I guess this is the only really good option we got here. So if I wanted to buy some chips or something here, do I talk to you or Miles size? I guess, yeah. Kanika decided to skip work today, so of course, whatever plans I had didn't matter. Just take the chips. I don't care. Oh, we can just take, I'm gonna just take the chips. That's fine. I mean, because we chose the street smart character that's like a little on the edge. So, I mean, we would just, I think our character would just take the chips. I'm paying for my chips. Wouldn't that be stealing? Won't Kanika be mad? Yeah, there it is. Street smart. Hell yeah. Thanks for looking out. That's amazing. I love it. Hell yeah. Thanks for looking out, man. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar. Oh, amazing. Also, bless. This truly is me. This is a weird, very weird version of me because I do actually love me some salt and vinegar chips. You grab a bag of salt and vinegar chips from the nearby shelf. It will sustain you in the coming days. Right on. All right. See you, Miles. See you, Miles. Have a good one. Enjoy being on your phone. Hope Kanika shows up for her shift. Miles doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. Achievement unlocked. Sticky fingers. Steal from the general store. Amazing. Amazing. I love that we have this achievement. What's the percentage on this? Okay, it's a little bit lower than some of the other ones. 43.5% of players have stolen from the general store in this game. Good to know. I see y'all. All right, head to the library. Ooh, a gorgeous library at that. You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Aww. I was like, I didn't see Stella at first, but I did see Gretchen. I did see Gretchen way back here. Oh, hey, you made it. Settle in with Stella and Kanika. Shush Stella and point at all the books before hitting the... We're in a library. I I gotta click this one because, like I said, I think our character is just like a little shit, just a little bit. So I think we would just sarcastically be like, do you see that we're in a library? Even though we just got done stealing salt and vinegar chips from a general store, but we crossed the line. The crossing the line is talking too loud at a library. You quietly shush Stella before heading over to her and Kanika's table. This is a library. Gosh. Get it together. Love it. I'm glad you found the place. Also, I love Kanika's hair. This is amazing. Gorgeous. Fantastic. Hey, Daz. You look tired. Snitch on Miles immediately. No. We won't do that. I love that that's an option, though. I love that we could be like, thanks, man. Takes the chips. Oh my god, this guy just, like, told me just to, like, walk out with these chips. He wouldn't take my money. Like, that's kind of fucked up, man. So it was hard to fall asleep last night, all things considered. I'll sleep when I'm dead. It's fair. I'm pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. I love it. Kanika, you can't just tell somebody. They look tired. Ooh. These are some good options. These are some really good options. Let's see. Our character would say probably, you know what? We're gonna take on Stella's logic of like, hey, you know what? Sometimes the best medicine is a little bit of laughter and, just trying to like compartmentalize stuff. So, I think we're gonna do this. I'm still amped up on adrenaline, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. And it gets a laugh from the table. We'll take it. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than monsters and curses. All we need now is for Gretchen to start talking. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Oh, hello. Hi there, strangers. A literal stranger. Oh my. Hi. Hey, I'm Daz, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But that's Scarlet remembrance. It's, strong. No, I'm Oscar. What is this? Gutierrez? I'm Oscar Gutierrez, chief librarian, and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple shelves of boring books donated by old people. Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my text, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. The crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Okay. So Rosalina. Be on the lookout for Rosalina causing trouble. Street smart. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. Hey. Street smart, interesting. But that might set, I don't know. Oscar seems like a cool guy. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. But, I think we will still, I don't know. Anytime I see a special option, I feel the urge to take the special option, but I don't know if that's, like, the correct option, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's something we should actually do. I don't know, let's see. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. This is also true, but I don't think I want to say that in front of Oscar. Like, I do think this. But Oscar doesn't need to know that I think this. Just be like, she's fine. It's fine. Why is Kanika giving me a weird look? Kanika, don't give me that weird look. Don't do that. Kids are smarter than you think. She can take care of herself. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not safe as it usually as it usually is around here. Oh, Kanika's mad at me because of the ditchling thing. Listen, I didn't want to tell Oscar that ditchlings were running around, Kanika. I just wanted to let him know in pure ignorant bliss that everything's okay. Is that so? Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. Ah, great, guys. I was trying to, like, let him feel better and be under... He's already worried. This man is already worried. Like, look at it. He's, like, one more, like, thought away from, like, a nervous breakdown. Like, I didn't want him to, like, know that there's scary things going on in the woods, so thanks, guys. Thanks. Now he's, like, gonna be terrified for his daughter. That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They're a type of cryptid that show up around places on the brink of disaster. They kind of look like they're the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. Kanika's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings? It doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? It's just to be vague, you know, not specific, very generalized, very, very hypothetical. Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably start try and figure out what sort of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. No, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't know. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. Oh no, my mystical is tingling. Uh-oh. If I were you, I would keep my... Oh, no! Anytime I see a mythical option, I just love the option to just wig out for a minute. Oh, no. I'm not even gonna... Yeah. Whoops. Listen, if we were gonna... I was trying to make sure Oscar didn't panic. I was trying my best to ease his anxieties and his, you know, nervousness. But then Kanika and Stella immediately were like, hey, by the way, calamity, ditchling. So you know what? I'm just following their example. Kanika, stop giving me that look! Oh boy. If I were you, I would keep my loved ones close in the coming days. Even Oscar's face was like, I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. He's like, now that you mention it, I'm just gonna call and text her one more time. Yeah, like I said, this man is, I'm so sorry. I wish this is what you could have been. You could have been Gretchen. You could have been Gretchen, but instead, this is what we got. We got this. We could have been this, but this is what we are. I'm sure she's fine, really. Don't mind Daz. They've been hanging out with Stella too much. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Oh, now, okay, Kanika. Wow, Kanika. Okay, now Rosalina's a smart kid. I say that Rosalina's a smart kid, and you get mad at me. And then I say, you should be worried, and then you still get mad at me. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Thanks, Kanika. And Daz, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? Of course. Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. I'm so sorry, Oscar. Feels bad, man. Got him. Just grabbed a whole mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up a chair. All right. This is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Hell yeah. Reading awaits. I love Gretchen so much. Like, look at this. Look at this. We could have done this whole playthrough probably without Gretchen. Because what happens if we would have, like, if we saved Duke, does Gretchen die? Is that what happens? Because, like, look at this face. This playthrough would have been soiled if we did not have this face. It's amazing. All right, let's see. Oh, I got options. Ooh, I got options. Ha! Reading is for suckers. Let Kanika and Stella do the work for you. I mean, we did choose street smart instead of book smart, but we'll still read. Let's see. Flip through Veins of Scarlet, a history of the Scarlet Hollow coal mines. Ooh. Flip through Silas Scarlet, soldier, woodsman, leader. Flip through Appalachian folk monsters. Let's flip through Appalachian folk monsters. That sounds like a good one. A few entries catch your eye. Oh, let's see. Cryptids! All the cryptids. A Wumpus cat. Hell yeah. I actually know what a Wumpus cat is. A Talipo sounds familiar. It's been a while. I don't think I actually know what a Tommy Knocker is. I mean, I know what it sounds like to me, but... A wink. All right, let's see. Wumpus cat. A large cat-like creature with a loud, howling voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out in pain. Tommyknockers, enigmatic, cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief, interesting, or a talipo, a small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. Let's just go down the list. Wumpus cat. Yeah, I've seen Wumpus cats. Often linked to Cherokee legends, some cite the Wumpus cat as originating with a story of a woman who sought vengeance against a monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down, and by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of their region from its evil. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wildcat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For indiscretion, she was fused with the pelt and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great sadness and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. Interesting. I like that. Okay. Tommyknockers. Oh, they don't even show me a picture of Tommyknockers. I think showing a picture of Tommyknockers goes against Twitch TOS, so probably a good thing that they didn't show me Tommyknockers. Tommyknockers originated in Cornish mythology, spreading to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They're named for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave-in. Oh, wait! Maybe I have heard of this. Wait a minute, I have heard of this creature. According to some, the knocking serves as a benevolent warning. Others believe that the creature takes stolen hammers to the sports of mines and collapses them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners forever cursed to haunt their final resting place. Alright, give me a talipo. Aww. There was a hunter who lived in a tiny cabin in the middle of the woods alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. Uh-oh. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he had drawn his gun and fired at the thing, his hunger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through the hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. "Guess this'll have to do," he said to his dog, and threw the tail in a pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed satisfied, and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up to the sound of long nails scrambling across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where he had been. In the gloom, he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. "I want my Talipo," a high, hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. "Go away!" he screamed at the thing. But it stepped closer to him, still shrouded in darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. "I want my Talipo," the creature growled again. "I'll get my dog after you," the hunter squeaked, his voice catching in his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. "I want my Talipo!" Before the hunter could so much as scream, the creature leaped from the darkness, long claws stretched out towards the hunter. And death. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but the next morning, all that remained of the hunter, his dog, and his cabin was a chimney standing alone in the woods. Interesting. Okay. You close the book and put it back. I like that one. I'm a sucker for mythical creatures. Like, I love just, like, what is it, folk tales? Folk tales are very, like, I just love folk tales. I love mythical stories. They just always make me very happy. All folk legends and folklore of all cultures just make my heart happy. All right, but give me the Scarlet Hollow coal mines, please. I would like to see more of this. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars, exasperated by his short sting serving as a captain in the Confederacy, Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to the bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered, undoubtedly in part due to the growth of railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades, making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street, and overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet Estate. That was until 1895, the largest, finest feat of architecture in the region. Culminating in the tragic collapse of 1918, it was found that Charles Shaw, the co-manager of the mines, had loosened security measures to increase production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse in the deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. The casualties included Andrew Jackson Scarlet's son. So this is our heritage, actually, because when this Andrew Jackson Scarlet, because our last name is Daz Scarlet, because we're the Scarlet family, and the Scarlet estate is our estate in family. So this is all of our stuff. Theodore. So his brother, Enoch V. Scarlet, who had taken over for their aging father during the bustle of the war, managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So we have, okay, so our family history is also tied to the coal mines. Interesting. Yeah, so this is how your family made its fortune. Interesting, yeah. So we made our fortune through the coal mines. That's interesting to know. All right, give me soldier. What's the soldier business? Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Colonel Everett Scarlet in 1818, one of 12 siblings. He grew up in eastern North Carolina during a tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the army in 1836. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connection, but also due to a particular ruthlessness, for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted his now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into the hills of North Carolina in 1841. The land became Scarlet Hollow. But it started as a simple log cabin built by Silas's own two hands, accompanied by his family of 10. Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children! Oh, okay. Also interesting. So our family is the wife of Silas. So we are the children, and the wife's, the mother's side of the family is all of our Scarlet history. Logging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region of Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. Because coal industry. He saved what he could and brought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, cleverly hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus he had all the resources to found Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. He didn't tell anybody, yeah, you finished with this one, so he didn't tell anybody like, hey, this land has coal, and therefore profited. I think I'm all done, let's check in. Yeah. I think I'm all done. Let's check in. Yeah, what did you guys find? I found a lot of stuff about Tommy knockers and tally pose and also the coal mine. But just like, you know, boring ancient history that has no relevance at the moment. All right, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? Oh, hello. That face. Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Scylla quickly slams her book shut. Amazing. Aw, hey Pixel. Pixel? Amazing. What a cute ass name. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Aw. Also, I've turned this down just a teensy bit. Teensy bit. Don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Aw. Pixel has treats too. That's sweet. Pixel treats! Oh, it's funny. It almost looks like Pixel's choking. Poor Pixel. Chew the treats, please. Also, Gretchen is so jealous right now. Gretchen's like, wait a minute. What about me? Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought of people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Alright. Well, why don't you let the paper shredder freely wander— yeah, why do you let the paper shredder freely wander a library? That's fair. Leave Pixel be. You know what? We're gonna leave Pixel be. We're not gonna ask these questions. You know what? You have animals? That's fine. You can have animals. You decide to leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. Aw. Alright, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Okay, any luck with Rosalina? I mean, we didn't leave anywhere. It's like, Stella, what were you saying about nuclear incidents? Oh, that's fair. A whisper. Do you think there's a cult here? Also a good valid question. Let's see, or we could talk about what we read. Or do you think Wayne factors in any of this? Interesting. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? I mean, that's true. Let's see, yeah, hang on. I need to know more about this. Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? You were talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah. Apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating! Bit of history there. The first... I love that Oscar's just nearby, like, eavesdropping. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of 2 bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing a detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, its conventional explosive disintegrated in mid-air, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Well, that's nice. Oh god, we're screwed. Yeah, so what you're saying is we can explode at any moment, huh? So if the bomb is somewhere, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Oh, if it's somewhere else, that's fair. So the nuke made the ditchlings. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. I think this is, listen, we can do a lot of things. But we can't do that. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. Absolutely not. Also, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. I think we're good. I'm just saying, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters, and a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. That's true. You never know. There could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Aw, that's sweet. I like to see Kanika and Stella getting along. Well, follow-up question. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know why there would be any luck with Rosalina. Oh, I guess we would be asking, I see. We would be asking not Kanika and Stella, we're asking Oscar. Hey, Oscar. Yeah, no, I will ask this. Have you had any luck with Rosalina? I was trying not to think about it because my anxiety was through the roof, but not yet, now that you've mentioned it. I'm gonna look again, and yep, nope, still not it. I know a teen would be a handful, but I didn't know it'd be happening overnight. I'll probably head out once you're all done and check in on her usual haunts. Okay, well, I'm gonna whisper, do you think there's a cult here, by chance? Any chances of that? You lean in and quietly whisper to Stella and Kanika. Do you guys think that there's, like, a cult here? Let's see, those cops were awfully suspicious, almost like they're trying to cover up something. Maybe the ditchlings were actually nudists, doing some sort of weird ritual. No, maybe the ditchlings were, like, summoned? Or a lot of folks, I don't know, maybe just leave it at that. Let's have them come up with their own devices, just leave it at that. Do you think there's a cult? I love like the wide-eyed stare of like, what? And then just like say nothing. Like just, do you think there's a cult? Because like none of these are like, make sense. Because I don't think the cops have anything to do with it. I think the ditchlings are real and not nudists. Also, I don't think the ditchlings were summoned because, I mean, the ditchlings were like, I mean, they're like their own creatures. And also just because people are closed off in tents doesn't necessarily mean that there's a cult going on. So we're just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna let them, like, you know, come up with their own thoughts on that. If there were a cult here, I think we'd know about it. Okay, that's fair. I'm just wondering. Just casually wondering if there was a cult. Let me talk about, was it the vein? Wait, which one was folk monsters? Here we go. Let's talk about the folk monsters. So, Appalachian folk monsters. My mom used to tell me that Telepo story. Do you think Wayne is a Tommy knocker? Oh, that's interesting. Do you think ditchlings are Tommy knockers? I mean, kind of. Okay, hang on. Let's do this one first because it's an interesting conclusion. That's like, because ditchlings are like warnings. Like ditchlings are like, hey, we're around to like warn you of danger. And some Tommy knockers are like in lore said to like be like of warnings. Like they're like not necessarily, some people believe they're malevolent, but some people don't. Some people think that they're just warnings. So that's, you know, you could say that. Do you think the ditchlings are Tommy knockers? What with the whole warning thing? Good thought, but Tommy knockers live in mines. That's like their whole thing. I'm gonna write it down though. Tommy knockers are literally just the sound that happens when a bunch of rocks and wood are about to collapse. Are they? Or are they the sound of mysterious creatures pounding on the rocks and support beams with hammers to cause a collapse? There's simply no way to know. I love Stella. And let's see. My mom used to tell me about Telepo story. Yeah, we'll talk about we'll just talk about all of it. We'll talk about all of the weird creatures of mythical lore, of Appalachian lore. Wampus cats kind of sound like they could be mountain lions. Voice like a woman crying out, somewhere between person-sized and cat-sized. Definitely. They are 100% mountain lions. Kanika, you know there are no mountain lions up here. I thought you were supposed to be a skeptic. But the myths are old, right? Mountain lions didn't go extinct in the Appalachians that long ago. Those legends just haven't died off yet. Almost every cryptid can be tracked down to either a hoax or someone getting confused about a perfectly normal animal, sometimes both. Bigfoot, for instance, started as a prank, then folks saw bears walking around on their hind legs and got freaked out, and now here we are. You'll eat those words when I get the first clear footage of Bigfoot. If you manage that, I will print out a piece of paper that says Bigfoot isn't real and literally eat it. I promise. I'm holding you to it. Also, I love to talk about cryptids just because I love Stella's reaction. I love that Kanika's like, no, debunked, and debunked. But I also like that Stella's just like, wait a minute, but cryptids. Like, it's such a precious interaction. My mom used to tell me the Talipo story back when I was little. I can't believe I forgot about that one. It scared me so bad I didn't eat soup for years. I thought a monster might try and dig out of my stomach if I did. I love that one. There's this old chimney in the woods that I used to think was a chimney from Talipo, the one that was left after the thing did whatever it did. Now, I know that's just because chimneys don't burn down and wooden houses do. That doesn't mean it's not the chimney from Talipo. I've camped out there a couple times and I've seen some pretty spooky stuff. Yeah, I watched that video. You saw raccoons. You're gonna get rabies one of these days chasing after wildlife like that. What can I say? I like to live on the edge. Let's move on. Yeah, we'll move on. Okay, let's see. What else? Do we... I don't think we really need to talk about the vein of Scarlet and Silas, just because, like, they weren't relevant to, like, our case. They're relevant to our character. Like, they're relevant to us, but I don't think they're actually relevant to, like, our investigation. But I do want to ask about Wayne. This Wayne character definitely we need to look into that. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? That creep who keeps coming around my mom's tea room? He snuck up on us last night and called out Daz by name. Yeah. There's definitely something wrong with him. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know. I'd buy it. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. He's sick. He's a sick man. He's a very, very sick man. Write that down. Love it. Amazing. Okay, let's see. I think we should head back to the woods. Why don't we just help look for Rosalina? We probably should do that. What do y'all think? Talk about, what do y'all think? Let's, leave it. This is a democracy. Let's leave it. Let's have the group vote. What should we do? Amazing. What do y'all think? Maybe we should go to the mines. There was that collapse a while back and a lot of people died. Maybe the ditchlings are here to warn us about something like that happening again. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. For the record, this wasn't my idea. Let's see, do we have to? This seems like a lot of work. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Oh, yes! What if Tabitha helps us out? Finally, the opportunity I've been looking for to get to know Tabitha. I'm sure Tabitha is going to love that we're snooping around. That's probably accurate. All right, but let's try and stay under the radar. Awesome, let's roll. Wait, why would Tabitha suddenly, finally an opportunity to get to know Tabitha? Why would that, I missed something apparently. But, you know what, I want to just throw out Tabitha's name. I don't think Tabitha actually is gonna want to like help us with the investigation, but I would just like to mention her to everybody. I would just like to announce this, please. I'm sure Tabitha's gonna love that we're snooping around. Same goes for all of us, honestly. I can't think of a single person in town Tabitha would be happy to see. We'll just have to make sure we don't get caught. We'll be super sneaky. I can even keep lookout. Oh wait, are we not supposed to go to the mines? Wait, I missed that part. Amazing. It's time for sneaky sneaks. Look at us going out on a caper together. I miss this.
I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese.
Oh, do we get to say? Oh, yeah, because Reese is... Okay, so in the last episode, they said that Reese was having medical issues, was having some medical problems, and then wasn't going to be able to come with us. So I'm interested to see if we actually do get to see Reese.
I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope. I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Daz. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosalina.
Thanks, guys. I'll keep you posted. Poor Oscar. Also, poor Oscar for sure, because we totally opted to not go find Rosalina, which I feel like is a mistake, but I left it to the group. This was a group decision. This was a democracy. The group said, we gotta go meet Reese. We gotta go to the mines. We gotta do all this stuff. So we just, I'm sorry, Rosalina. I don't know who you are, but you should just know to try to be safe. You're not an adult. So, unfortunately, you do still have, like, weird kid teen mentality. But, like, try to be safe, you know? Like, just try. Could you just, like, try for 2 seconds? Can we get, like, the people in this town to try to be safe for a minute? Probably not. That's probably asking way, way, way too much. Reese's home stands at the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Knock, knock! Hey! Time to meet Reese. New character time. I'm excited. I'm excited to see, like, how this ends up. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies, too. Oh! Hi! Reese is a woman? Potentially? She, her pronouns? Maybe? I don't know why in my mind I was like, Reese is a guy. But I'm like, oh, Reese is a hot lesbian. Let's go. Never mind. I'm excited now. Shh. Wait, what? Oh gosh. What voice am I giving you? Oh no. I don't have a voice for you. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh no. Shh. Not so loud. He's still, okay, Reese is guy. Okay, Reese is a guy, but like, he's got a hot lesbian mom. Okay, Reese, can I talk to your mom? Sorry, Reese. Shh, not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. Hello. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Whoops. Hi. Sorry that we showed up unannounced. Also, I love that Kanika is a full nerd. It just makes me so happy. Like, she's got a full Batman belt buckle. Like, that's awesome. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now, anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Daz would get along super well, too. Oh, we have a chance to lie! Hello! Uh-oh, I've been given the opportunity to lie! We're just going for a light walk, and I've heard such great things about your son. You know we about to do this. You know we chose Street Smart for a reason. Listen, I don't feel great that we're lying to a doctor. But what's about to happen. It's a smarty smart lie time.
Stella's right. We're just going for a light walk, and I've heard such great things about your son. I'm only in town for a few more days, and it'd be a shame if I didn't get a chance to meet him.
I love the dynamic between our character and Stella. This is like the crime duo. Like the tag team duo right here of just bad decisions. Uh-oh.
Dr. Kelly looks you up and down and sighs. All right, you win. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again.
Also, the boy has come over to say hi. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet boy. You're a good boy. Hi, baby. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, good boy. Anytime, I don't know, sometimes he gave me this look like because sometimes that's the look of I'm about to be sick. Hang on, we might have to take a quick break. Are you okay, baby? Are you gonna be sick? Do you need to go outside? Do we need to take a break? Do we need to go outside? Do you need to go potty? You okay? Oh, yep, okay. I think this might be upset tummy time, because this is the look of upset tummy. Let's go outside, baby. Come on. Outside. 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 Oh, yep. I know that face. We're gonna be right back, folks. We're gonna be right back. This is Tristan is upset to his tummy. BRB.
Alrighty. We're back. He's okay. Tristan boy is okay.
I figured at some point today he was probably gonna get a little sick. My mom gave him, he got gifted a new toy, which he loved. He loved it a lot. However, that new toy was a little moose toy that had antlers, and he had eaten one of the antlers. He chewed it right off and wanted to eat it, so he's, he threw that up. But he's doing good now. It came up. You know, his tummy can now finally start to settle a little bit, and he can kind of settle down, and now he's laying down and being a real good boy. Yep, so he had a little bit of upset tummy, because he did a naughty and shouldn't have, can't eat your toys. Don't eat your toys. But no, he's doing okay now. He just needed to take a little break. Alrighty, back to it. Where were we? We were lying. Oh yeah. What were we doing? We were lying to a doctor. Oh yeah. That's what was happening. Now I remember suddenly. Alright. Hi, Dr. Kelly.
I'm sure he'll be happy to meet you too, Daz. That would be great. I can bring a side dish. Maybe deviled eggs? Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle.
That seems a little over, kind of just like taking a little bit too much control on that situation there.
Okay. I'll bring soda, then. That's not... okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale, preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up, They have those therapy dogs in hospital. No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later.
Aww. Oh, it's time for, oh wait, I was gonna say, it's time for a break-in. I love that my brain immediately, I take one break and I totally forget what is happening. I'm like, no, we don't need to break in, because literally we're gonna have dinner with them later. We're just not gonna see them right now, which is unfortunate. But that's a whole, wow, this situation's a little, I'm really curious what's going on with Reese. Like, what is happening with Reese? What's your condition? And also, what is, I don't know. There just seems to be, there's a lot of tension that's there.
Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. Okay. Interesting. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed out about Reese. I mean, probably. This is her son. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool. I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Daz. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. Either way works for me. Oh, I don't like this. Wait a minute, excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, that's right though, but Stella, alright. What's actually, oh, I forgot that Stella doesn't like cars. I was like, wait, why is Stella walking? And I went, oh yeah, that's right, because Stella has a weirdness with cars. When we got into the back of the cop car, Stella got like really weird. So that makes sense. I don't like though that I have to choose who to go with, because I have this, just a small suspicion that whoever I choose to go with, something might happen to the other person. And anytime I get that vibe, that just makes me a little, just a teensy bit nervous. Teensy bit. Alright, but let's save, because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've saved, so we'll do that.